Okay. I feel like at this point we're kind of hinging on the Blair and Ennui conversation. The other group, you guys are welcome to join or do what you want. You can just pause me and let me know. But otherwise, we're just going to kind of focus in on them and see what happens.
Oh God.
As I see their like intimate moments starting, I'm gonna like look over at the other table, see that they're gambling, and then just be like, "Nope, stay in here, okay?"
I'm gonna come up to Sabo and being all happy, like, I made money off my first performance.
Oh, I will focus 100% on Nocta and just kind of have like our own little whispered conversation at the same table.
Oh, Lumac will be like, "Do you need to deposit it?"
Here's a silver Lumac.
Oh, no.
It is your silver. I am holding it.
Yes, thank you.
Little do we know, like an actual bank, he's spending it for his own gain and damages.
I mean, literally, yeah.
We have
But
never
you pay
attempted.
back.
We have never attempted.
It's too big to fail.
Yeah.
No, we have never attempted to see if Lumimac was lying to us or not. Lumimac is like just playing the long con.
Yeah.
One
Lumac's just
silver
gonna
at a time.
disappear before the god fight. Like, all this gold's mine.
All right.
Yeah, I will rattle off a million nicknames for, my love, my passion, all that stuff. And then I'll be like, but I could never forget Blair.
I don't like how he said that. Blair.
Just a little gravel in my throat from nervousness.
Valid.
I'm gonna make everybody like real uncomfortable, and I'm just gonna be like, well, that's too bad, isn't it? And I'm gonna plant like a really hard kiss on Ennui, and then I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna walk to the bar and go get another drink.
As she leaves to go get the drink, I'm just gonna look over at Ennui to kind of gauge his reaction.
Ennui, am I remembering your backstory wrong, or is there somebody important you're forgetting?
Not forgetting.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
No, just wondering. What is your reaction to the kiss?
It's kind of. I'm a little smitten. I'm swooning. I've never been taken by a thief, a pickpocket, and a rogue, and a lower class citizen as I have this woman.
Wow.
No offense intended. I just.
Oh,
merely
you're
mean
gonna
to
regret
address-
saying that.
I just mean to address our stations.
I'm gonna punch him one day.
Probably.
I'm
I'll-
going to.
I only attacked Accipiter because it was the right thing to do. I'm gonna punch him because of his nobility.
Sorry, Megan, were you gonna say something?
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, seeing his kind of, like, awooga eyes, I'll be like, are you okay?
Awooga eyes.
I think she is taking advantage of you.
Dude, everyone needs a Lumimac in their life.
Best dating advice ever.
She is toxic.
I've seen
you do
this
not want
before.
to date her.
I'll just look to Lumimac and be like, well, obviously she is, but just something. I'm putty in her hands. I'm hers to sculpt. You don't understand.
I'm going to come back with my drink, and I'm gonna do that thing where you like flip the chair around and like sit on it backwards, like leaning over like the back of the thing, and be like, "All right, where are we going? What are you guys doing?"
You got Irish suddenly.
I did. I don't know where that came from.
That is the just de facto D&D accent. Ever fluid.
That was so sudden. I loved it.
It did.
Not of course.
Because that was the last character I did.
Yeah. Well, we were going to climb a mountain, I say, looking up and down at your attire.
I can assure you I am prepared for that.
We also
Oh, no, go ahead.
we also need to take a quick pop back to Bremen, but not in a rush. I don't think.
No, we are more concerned about climbing the mountain.
I'll kind of like check in. I'll check in visually with
The
Ennui.
gamblers. Oh.
No, Ennui, and then turn to Lumimac and be like, "Are you all right if we add one more to the clan?"
At this point, I'm gonna drag Lonzel over, and I'm just so giddy. And I'm like, hey, everybody, hey, look! The night was so not going in my favor, but look, I came out ahead, and I'm just holding this one cufflink of Lonzel's.
I'll just kind of.
I won my first hand. I've had these playing cards forever, and I finally figured it out. I think I'm in the groove. Where do you think I should put
Where
it?
is
I'm
your
thinking-
weapon? Where is your weapon?
You see a Chwinga holding a hand axe on my shoulder?
That's not super important. Where do you think I should put this? I'm thinking up here, right on my horn. I'm thinking that's where I'm going to put it. What does everybody think?
You really?
I'm upset by this display and lack of knowledge how to use appropriate dress. So I'm going to take the cufflink from Joanna. I'm going to properly affix it to where it should go.
Oh, that's so boring.
I would
Okay.
just like to say, as an honorary stater, I like the horns. The horns was a better idea.
Thank you, Nocta. Who's this? Hi, nice to meet you. My name's Joanna.
Hello, Joanna. My name is Blair.
This.
Samo interrupted over the name.
I'm gonna shake Blair's hand. I'm gonna sit down and say,
Hello.
"So Blair, what you do? Are you gonna be joining us?" And don't take this the wrong way, but you've got a look, and that look screams adventure. What do you think?
I'm not gonna answer. I'm just gonna like look over at Ennui and I'm just gonna like stare at him. I imagine he's getting redder and redder.
He's smitten.
Joanna, I believe you may have to ask your friend first if I can join you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lumamec. Are you okay with taking on someone else as somebody to protect?
I mean, I will watch her, and I may not protect her. She is a thief.
Honesty.
Not a good one, because I caught her.
No, I caught her.
Joanna has no idea what to say to any of this.
Is this something that you practice on a day-to-day basis?
I'm sorry, is that question directed at me?
Yes, the one whom we're talking about is being some form of unsavory thief. That'd be you, is it not?
I think perhaps thief is too harsh of a word. Survivalist would be better in this environment.
I'm gonna walk up to Lonzel, and I'm
Can I
going
smack
to
on we again?
You deal lethal damage?
I'm going to,
No.
if Justin's okay with it, use sleight of hand and like try to take. Lonzel, do you have something on your person that I could like?
I have a holy symbol you could easily pick off my person.
I'm gonna try to take it, but not like pocket it. I'm just gonna try to take it without you noticing it, and then show it to you in like the other.
It
hand.
will be a disadvantage because he's talking with you.
Sure. I'll try it.
Do I roll or is it passive?
Can
we'll
I
just see how
also
her
roll?
rolls are too.
Oh, I need to roll a second time.
Yeah.
Because I am watching her.
What am I doing? Sleight of hand again.
No,
You
not good.
fail as you reach over to. Yeah, you just don't. You make it obvious that you're reaching for the holy symbol. Alonzo's just like, "What are you doing?"
I'm going to grab your wrist and hold it there.
Wait.
I'm
Are you
just
going
gonna
to
like
answer my question?
whisper and be like,
She's
I guess
trying
I'm
to
not as
see
good as I
you.
thought.
No. That's why you got caught.
The Chwingas
I
stamps
told
his
you.
foot on Lonzel's shoulder and crosses his arms.
What, do you think I should let her take it?
It just
No, he's mad at Blair.
Oh.
That is an adorable thing you have.
Yes, he's quite nice.
It's our Chwinga. Its name is Chwinga.
And we
Clever.
are the 7 Chwingas. Chwingas.
Now.
Technically, you're the 6 Chwingas right now.
Yeah, currently 6.
7 choices.
Yeah,
You have a
6. We're
Chwinga.
6.
now.
But he does not count.
The
And-
Chwinga is coming with
No.
us of its own volition. It could choose to leave whenever it wishes. But it is
Well,
quite
we are
intrigued
the
by the
6.
mountain.
Blair, forgive my informality. Let me introduce you to my traveling companions. This is Joanna. This is a satyr. However, she fancies herself a tiefling / anything with horns.
I don't think that's the direction that
Other way.
goes.
She fancies herself, and I mean, not to disregard her fancy. She is a noble adventurer, and she has proven her.
Anwi.
Yeah.
She's beautiful and she can be whatever she wants to be.
And I'm gonna give her like a little like noogie, and then I'm gonna be like, "This is Lonzel. He is
I
our
don't
noble
think she likes it.
cleric." As you can see, he is a new father. This is Lumamak. He is, as you know, our stalwart protector, and perhaps our 2 black and white moral compass. This is Sabo, a local of great renown who spins many, many, many tales, and I'm told is quite good. And this is Nocta, a high elf of, I assume, highborn origin, being a high elf. Also a spinner of many tales, who I have been proven is quite serviceable in his trade.
Serviceable.
I am nor black nor white. I am gray.
You yourself may be gray, Lumamak. However, the way you see things.
I'll stand to my crouching height in this room, and just be like, perhaps it could be useful having somebody in our midst with nimble fingers. I'll kind of like look at Nocta slightly, and then just like back at the rest of the group.
Yeah, we're not particularly good at this. I don't know if you can tell. We've only like just kind of started giving it a try. I don't know, Lonzel. I get a feeling that Lonzel's been around the block a few times, but the rest of us, I think we're still figuring things out. So if you're okay with, if you're okay with a group of people who are very new to this, we'd love to have you. I don't think you have to be a good thief to join us. We can help you. We could help.
What we lack in experience, we make up for in ambition and drive. Blair, it would truly be an honor and a pleasure to travel with you.
I'm
going
gonna be
to
sick.
like get up into like Ennui's face and be like, "You make friends quickly." And then I'm just gonna sit down and like pay attention, like I'm here and I'm ready and I'm listening to whatever the fuck they're doing.
I'll sit back down next to her and just be like, to be clear, we're not looking for a thief per se.
No one is ever looking for a thief.
Everyone's looking, but you find. I was so lucky.
I'm seriously going to be sick.
Doctor, are you all right? Was it something to do with the food or the stew?
It's more the general environment.
I don't know. I think this tavern's a bit of a step up from the last 5 we were in.
Joanna, I believe he is referring to the mating ritual going on in our midst.
More of the mating dance, but yeah.
Joanna's gonna look around the bar. Okay, sure.
So-
Shall we go find a mountain then?
We were going to rest first at the inn. Most of us are still quite exhausted, if you remember.
Joanna's like, no, I'm good, let's go.
No, Joanna's like patting Sabo appreciatively. Joanna is not.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Understanding.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's probably too late to travel to the mountains at this time, particularly for you folk.
Hey, if it's always night, is it ever too late?
No. Thanks.
You're not wrong, random bar person. Do you want to come join our adventure too?
I'd rather die than live another day in Icewind Dale
Hey,
with
I
the
mean,
everlasting
wait.
rhyme.
If you come with us up to the mountain, you could die.
Chances are.
You all don't think we're gonna die, right? Like,
Oh no, we'll be fine.
No.
I promise to do my best to prevent that.
I have no plans to die. Not anytime soon, anyways.
Well, they say there's only two things sure in life, and that's death and taxes, but not anytime soon.
Which one, taxes or death?
Says the noble.
Tax the rich.
okay. I'm putting my vote in. I say we keep Blair. She's funny, and I don't know about this guy. I don't think we should bring him along.
The Duke.
No, of course. I'm Mr. Sourpuss over there.
His head is hanged over a pint of ale.
I was almost excited for a second.
I mean, I could ask again, Lumamek. Do you want me to see if maybe he's...
No, not him. That's okay.
Okay.
Alright, well, Blair, is it? Would you like to join us for a rest at the tavern? Or the inn?
I mean, I could sleep at a tavern. It's just...
I was headed there right after this, so yeah.
How convenient!
Alright, would you guys like to go to the Luskin Arms?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Filing
Yes, let's.
and Blair is like not quite with the Duke yet. I'm like, I really hope you got just a small room to yourself. And then I just keep walking.
Which was the bar tab.
I don't fucking care. It's free.
Okay.
Windy, the best place to go spring break.
I guess I gave them 2 gold already.
You
The
did,
That was
yeah.
in-
You
ATM is
punched
upset.
it through a fucking table.
Turns
You're
out
like,
that
it's free. It's free.
the person at the bar who was like, I cannot spend another fucking day in Icewind Dale was the bar owner, and it's just like, oh.
Yeah, I
Don't care.
Alright. You guys get to the Luskin Arms, and immediately, some of you can tell that, that this doesn't fit, sorry, one second. I'm reading this wrong. Alright, as you guys get in, the architecture and kind of aesthetic of the inn does not fit with everything, with all the other buildings that you guys have walked past or seen in Targos. It's just, it seems older and dated. As you guys step inside, the exterior, the age, how old it is, kind of matches when you get on the inside. There's sturdy walls, but there are rotten floorboards with drafts coming up from the cellar. And if you listen carefully, you can hear the sounds of rats scurrying between the walls.
Fuck. This is some adventurer's first quest.
A man with sunken features, a balding man with sunken features, is sitting behind the desk. He is looking down at a ledger in front of him, but is mostly just staring into the abyss beyond without any sort of expression on his face.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I think we must have the wrong address. When I was hanging around 10 Towns, I heard that the Luskin Arms was a good inn. I think we might be in the wrong place.
I'll kind of, as an aside to Joanna, but not necessarily quietly, because I don't necessarily have the art of subterfuge. I'm just gonna be like, well, in my experience, anything with 4 walls and a roof in Icewind Dale is quite a nice establishment.
A gust blows up from the floorboards beneath you, chilling you guys to the bone.
Even with my winter coat on?
It's cold. It's not what you... basically, it's more thematic than actually practical, Nathan. How dare you?
Oh, no, this is fair. Just making sure. Just checking. I'm so sorry.
Perhaps we should ask if there's somewhere else warmer.
There's
to
nothing
stay.
else, the man says, still staring at the ledger. This whole continent is doomed by the Rime.
All right. Well, then I count.
Room for 7, please.
Room for 7. What do you think this is? A lodge? 1 bed per room. That's all we have. 3 rooms, 3 beds are all I can offer. His cat meows in the next room. Angry about the rats within the walls.
Just like batting at the walls.
I do not need a room, remember.
I also don't need a room.
If you don't need a room...
The cat.
And he just kind of trails off.
Blair and I can bunk up. It's fine.
Absolutely, we can.
I'll just stay by the hearth of his
3
heart.
rooms, 3 beds. Make it so, sir. And I'm just gonna put down, how much money does it cost?
I hope it's like absurdly expensive, even though it's
Is
a
it more
shithole.
than 3 gold? Because I had 3 gold prepared to reveal.
Probably not. Probably
Probably
5 silver a night.
5 silver a night.
Maybe.
So 15
Woo!
silver.
Nailed it.
Sorry?
15 silver.
15 silver. 1.5 gold.
So I'm gonna reveal 3 gold, like I'm a high roller.
He gives you 5 silver back and gives you one of the gold as well. But he slides one of the gold back and gives you 5 silver.
Okay.
I feel like I already know the answer to this, but breakfast.
He motions toward the moldy basket of fruit. Frostbitten.
Perfect. Perfect. I love it.
Seeing, like the state of this place, I call the dog in with us, and just absentmindedly pet the dog.
I also pet the dog,
There's
but not
kennels out
absent-mindedly.
back. You can store them there.
All right. I'll take the dog out to the kennel.
Our rooms upstairs or downstairs?
He motions to a hall just over his shoulder.
Okay. What? Can I get your name?
Gregory.
Owen.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Owen.
Owen.
Wow.
It's nice to meet you, Owen. My name's Joanna. Okay, thanks for the room. Bye.
He doesn't acknowledge further.
Is there anyone else here?
Did you ask him that?
can I see anyone else currently?
Not in the main entrance.
Okay, then no, I don't ask him anything.
Okay. So there are 4 rooms, 2 on each side, and then there is a large, there seems to be the suite at the back of the hall. One of the rooms is occupied, and the suite is also occupied.
Can I use a corner of your room, Sabo?
I wasn't sure that I had one, but sure.
Wait, 1, 2. Oh yeah, who knows? I'll just sleep
That
in the
checks
hall,
out.
or I'll just hang out in the hall.
I'll go to Nocta and be like, no, Nocta, please, use the corner. Lumimac, ever vigil, shall stand guard
I will
over us.
Stand in the hallway.
There is not enough room for you to stand in the hallway and for other people to move through it.
That's too
Perfect,
bad
ever
for other
vigilant.
people.
That's too bad for other people?
No,
like
I
all
won't
your
do
party?
All your party or the town?
Perhaps
what about is the
or
lobby
another room.
the lobby pretty small?
He will not want you standing in the
The
lobby.
I'm gonna, as I say, Lumimac, the ever vigil, will watch over us. I'm gonna kind of tiptoe up to Lumimac's ear, and just be like, "Please watch over Joanna."
Oh my god.
He stand in the doorway with the door open to be not in the hallway.
But still a door and standing
Yeah.
vigil.
Yeah.
But it's still a door. I'm a stone door.
The doors are in swing, so that would definitely work.
Amazing.
Ooh.
So who wants to sleep with the looming shadow standing in the doorway?
He volunteered them for us.
He did.
No,
volunteer
I'm not. I
Joanna
will
and
not.
Blair.
I
Yeah,
said
that's
will
not
stand
over.
in the.
Not
I
necessarily
will stand in the
disturb.
door of ennui.
Stand in the door of ennui. Amazing.
Good.
And Lonzel, you sharing a room with Wanwi as well?
Absolutely.
But of course.
Oh, in that case, I
Sounds
take
good.
my own room. Seeing that other people are bunking up, I take my own room.
Will you give Nocta a corner of your room?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right.
Why does Nocta not need more than a corner?
High elves don't sleep.
Hi, Elf.
I just
Oh, okay,
need to
cool.
meditate.
Don't sleep.
I just need to meditate for 4 hours.
Is the dumbest. I hate. Your characters should sleep. D&D game. It's stupid that they don't. I'm just saying.
He meditates 4 hours
Everyone
and then
needs sleep.
he walks around and
Even
8 hours is done.
Yeah, and then I just wander for 4 other hours waiting for my friends to wake up.
It's just
Even I
it's
kind of sleep.
the flavor of it. It just doesn't resonate with me. It's the worst thing in the
Yeah,
world.
sure.
It resonates with me as in that high elves deserve to die. That's an Elder Scrolls bias. Don't mind me.
Dark
true.
elves are worse than high elves. In
That they're
Elder
all
Scrolls.
bad. The rule of Elder Scrolls is that every race is bad because it's well written.
Bad.
Nah, the
Except-
Khajiit are pretty great.
The Khajiit are also bad.
Nah, they're amazing.
Why?
They're
They've
all-
got wares. They're good.
All right, everyone goes
Yeah,
to
Luminac
sleep
doesn't. That's sweet.
except those that don't by the rules of the game. Would anyone like to do
Yeah.
anything before bed, or can we move on?
I mean, Blair and I were gonna have like a 2-hour solo session, just having some chat.
Yeah, we're gonna.
All right, I need to go.
Maybe.
Bye.
Yeah.
I'm gonna confide in Lonzel that I fear I have betrayed my marriage vows.
I called it.
When you say betrayed, what have you done exactly? Was it that kiss?
I'll tell him a gentleman does not
Caitlin's
kiss and
dying.
tell.
Or you did
Luminac
more
should
than
turn
kiss?
himself off and stand in the doorway.
Not even the robot can handle this conversation.
Yeah, I'm gonna confide in Lonzel like a pseudo confession because he's the only cleric I know.
Okay, but you're confiding in Lonzel and then not giving Lonzel any details. You're like, I think I did a sin. And Lonzel's like, you want to talk about that sin? And you're like, no.
Yeah, no, because I don't regret it. All right.
God,
Okay.
and I'll tell him I'm not sure my spouse is still around. And with that, I'm like, okay, good night. Too much info.
I mean, he like Lonzel sits up ready to like put his 2 cents in and then sleep well.
Does Blair or Joanna want to say anything before bed?
Nah. They
Sabo,
don't.
you're not in the room. You can't say that.
Yes, Gabo.
I'm a silent rogue, but if Joanna wants to rattle on or say anything other than like superficial girl talk, let me know.
So like I'm not even gonna have a roll for this, and we're not gonna act it out because I can see Justin dying on the inside. But basically, it's going to be really painfully clear that Joanna is trying her best to have like a friend who is a girl and is like obviously not good at having friends, much less friends who are girls, and is just doing her best.
It would be wild if you were like, Joanna's gonna make it very clear that if you ever touch Ennui again, I'm gonna kill you. It's such a fucking twist.
I should have done that. I was thinking about it.
Joanna is Ennui's husband or wife. Secretly.
Everyone who sleeps peacefully. There is a small encounter that Lumimac gets that you will see at the beginning of the next episode. See you later, everybody.
What?